side.
I'm good. I don't need
No
any.
problem, no problem.
But thank you.
Marijuana is good.
I don't need any marijuana right now, but thank you. So I find myself one night going through these documentaries, otherwise meaning I'm experimenting, I've gotten, lost, and it hit me that I should focus a little bit on what kind of material goods Nepal, and especially Kathmandu itself, has to offer to people. I thought about it and figured that the best place to start would be Thamel, which is one of the city's most popular tourist destinations for shopping and the like. And, to quote the almighty Wikipedia, Thamel is ideally sized, ideally located, and ideally organized to make it the perfect base from which the discovery of the real Nepal can be planned. To put it simply, Thamel is where tourists can go to buy lots of really cool shit. In Thamel, you can buy authentic Nepali items like medals, gurkhis, art, and pirated movies by the thousand. My personal favorite? The Departed, a Martin Scorsese film. Plus, the restaurants and food are pretty damn good too. Authentic Newari, Chinese, Thai, etc. Anything you want, it's got. Overall, while plagued with tourists, Thamel is an interesting place to go to shop, eat, drink, party, anything you can think of, man. Anywho, I was walking around in the area one day and I stepped in and asked an owner of a local Pashminas shop if we could sit down and, talk about a lot of stuff, and what came out of it was this.
Okay. Do that everywhere. Okay.
First off, just so people know, what's your name?
My shop name or my personal name? My name is Nasir.
Personal name?
Nasir.
And then your shop name.
Nasir, and shop name is Naveed Arts and Crafts.
Naveed Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
And you're Nepali?
No, I am Indian.
You're Indian.
Yeah.
How long have you lived here in Nepal?
14 years, 14.
Uh-huh.
Long time.
So how did you become in all this, making pashminas, rugs?
Well, the Pashmina is the basic thing of Nepalese product.
Mm-hmm.
So, as long like you are living in Nepal,
Mm-hmm.
so you should prefer to sell things which is made in Nepal.
So they sell good.
They sell good. Plus, and in Pashminas, there are so many qualities and all.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you will say the best quality, best thing. Obviously, people come to you.
Mm-hmm.
And good quality makes it very good.
So you've been doing pashminas for 14 years or longer?
Yeah,
than
since
that?
I came, I am just doing it. It was a bit before,
Uh-huh.
because my brother was living here, he's living here more than 20 years.
But now you just do pashminas.
I
and
do
rugs.
pashmina, I do carpets, I do handicrafts too. So many things
You make these all by hand?
by hand, yeah. Mainly by hand, but nowadays there are lots of things which they do it by the machine.
Yeah, but you guys
We all do by hand.
always by hand.
By hand, yeah. Because, people
Wow.
prefer such things
Mm-hmm.
if it is made in handmade.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you do machine made, you can do it in America too.
Yeah.
It doesn't. But this one, like people come from so far to buy something which is done by hand. So we prefer to sell the things which are handmade.
Oh,
As you see the pashmina, we have on the handlooms. You will see the carpets. It is knotted, hand knotted, as silk carpet, wool carpet, our pashmina sweaters. So all of these things are done by hand.
wow. So could you explain about the products you sell? Like, what is a pashmina? And
Well, there are
what are they made of?
lots of stories about the pashmina. Like pashmina,
Stories?
like people just ask, what is the cashmere, what is the pashmina. So actually, these are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Pashmina, which is made of Nepali, it is product which comes from Tibet region, because these are the small type of goats. They are the
Small.
mountain goats.
Okay.
So these type of wool you will find from there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kashmir, they have the Pashmina material, which comes from Ladakh area of north part of Kashmir. So while this is also very big high mountain place, like these type of wool, they find it from there, Ladakh. So these are complete two things, different thing, but compared to the quality, like Nepali Pashmina is also good, but it's cheaper. Well, as you go to Kashmir one is very expensive and the production is very little.
Mm-hmm.
And Nepali Pashmina had a very vast production. It's a big production, and every day they are making more things out of it. And it is most I think sellable item nowadays all over the world. Like
Pashmina?
yeah. You can like Europe
Mhm.
is a big market of it nowadays.
Would you mind talking a bit about Thamel and what are the benefits of having a store here? Because explain what Thamel
Yeah,
is.
Thamel is part of like it's a tourist place.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just when you think
Yes.
about Nepal,
Yeah.
from let it be you from UK or you from America, you from any country, when you are on the plane and you have obviously like people use that Nepal guidebook. So there is a lot of things they have written about the Thamel. Thamel is the place like each and everything what the tourists need you will find all in the one place. While as the shopping you have a big competition and you will have a good prices and you have a good quality if you want, you have a bad quality if you want. But it depends on you how you want to spend your money. Either you want to have a low budget, you have a good budget. So accordingly you will buy your things. Second thing about Thamel is the most atmosphere place.
Is it what?
Particularly atmosphere is a very
Oh,
good.
it's okay.
Like you go to the places, people are friendly. Go to the restaurants, go to the hotels, go to the trucking places, and go to the anywhere. They are little bit, like friendly, and you feel you are like in a home.
We kept talking and started talking about other stuff that mostly had nothing to do with Thamel and Nepal itself, but I was very grateful for the time that he gave me, and from talking with him, I helped draw my own equation about Thamel. Thamel's like a small microcosm of what Nepal itself is, I mean, it's colorful as hell. There's fascinating sights left and right no matter where you go. And there are wicked friendly people.
You like to see something for your girlfriend, right?
I wish I had a
Oh.
girlfriend. Not now.
Not
Hopefully later.
now, yeah. You don't have time for it. Yeah. You have to time for making money.
I wish I was making money too.
But at the same time, the good and the bad stand side by side. I mean, it's sometimes hurtful to see these, but for the time being, this is an unavoidable aspect of Nepal, and you have to accept it for what it is. And I do.
Is there anything else you'd quickly like to say before we start looking at your stuff?
I would like to say Nepal is the best place to live. Yeah, you will have a very, very, very good atmosphere and the life is easy.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good place to live.